Hi champ, how are you doing? Welcome into the another amazing session. I am Master Teacher Shivam Gupta, and in today's class we are going to learn about the graph of a polynomial. So champ, in this class we will learn about the linear and quadratic polynomial and how to find the number of zeros also. So let's get start guys. Let's say we have a question where they are asking to draw the graph of the polynomial x minus 2 and also to locate its zeros on the graph. So first of all champ, how to draw the graph? Very simple. The first thing you need a graph, right? The second thing guys, very simple. Find out the pair of x and y which lies on this polynomial, which satisfy this polynomial equation. How do we find it? Very simply, we can take any random value of x. We can take -1. For x equal to -1, the value of polynomial will be what? -3. Simply put -1 over here. You will get -3. So simply locate this point -1, -3, third quadrant. Let's take one more value. X equal to 0. My y will be what? -2. Now this 0, -2 will be on the y-axis. Let's take one more point. X equal to 1. For x equal to 1, y will be -1. I can locate this point also in the fourth quadrant. I have 3 points, champ. Simply join these 3 points. You will get the straight line, which is representing the linear polynomial. I hope it is clear, right? So we have seen that how to draw the graph of linear polynomials. Now the second question is what? How to locate its zeros on the graph. So how to do it? We know how to find a zero. Simply put the polynomial equal to 0. Whatever the polynomial is given to you, simply put it equal to 0. You will get the value of x, and that x is nothing but the zero of polynomial. So we can see that x is 2 and the value of polynomial is 0. We can locate the point on the graph as 2, 0, which will lie on the x-axis. I hope it is clear, right? Very good. Okay. So now, champ, from this we can say that the graph of the polynomial intersect the x-axis at its zeros only. On the x-axis at its zeros only. Okay? Very good. Now let's discuss about the quadratic polynomial. Again, champ, let's say we have a question where a quadratic polynomial is given to us. We have to draw the graph and we have to locate its zeros. First of all, how to draw the graph? Like we have done in the linear polynomial case, right? First of all, you need the graph. The second thing is what? Simply take the random value of x. Simply take the random value of x and find their respective value of y. That's it, right? So we can simply find for x equal to -2, my y will be what? Simply putting in the quadratic polynomial. So now I have these different points which lies on this quadratic polynomial. Right, champ? Very good. Now let's locate all these points one by one. -2 common line will lie on the second quadrant. -1, 4 lies in the second quadrant. 0, 1 will lie on the y-axis. It's very simple, right? It's simply basic. 1, 0 will lie on the x-axis. 2, 1 in the first quadrant. 3, 4 in the first quadrant, and the last point 4, 9 in the first quadrant. Now I have many points which satisfy this given quadratic polynomial. Now simply what to do, champ? Simply join all these points. Simply join all these points which lies on this graph. So we will get the parabola. Okay? The graph, the shape of the quadratic polynomial is known as the parabola. So you know now how to draw the graph quadratic polynomial, right? Now, how to locate its zeros? So first of all, we have to find the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, right? Now we know that my graph intersect the x-axis only at its zeros, right, champ? So now, champ, how to find the zeros? Simply put the polynomial equal to 0, right? Polynomial equal to 0. We can find the value of x equal to 1. So now this point is representing x equal to 1 and y equal to 0. That means 1, 0. I hope it is clear, right, champ? Okay, although we know that this is a quadratic polynomial, so this should have two zeros, but it is intersecting the x-axis only one time. That means what? This quadratic polynomial has two equal zeros. Okay, very good, excellent. Okay guys, so now champ, one question for you to think it about. So champ, let's say we saw a quadratic polynomial can have two zeros or even one zero. So can a quadratic polynomial have no zero? Let's see one example. Let's say champ, let's see one example. Let's say I have a quadratic polynomial x square plus 1 and we want to draw the graph and we want to find out that whether it has any zeros or not. Again the same thing, right? First of all, we need the graph, right? We are needing any graph. So guys, now champ, what to do? Simply again take the random value of x and for that find the value of y. We have taken random value of x. You can take any value of x, right? And we have find the value of y respect to that x. Now champ, after finding the value of y, we can simply see there are many points. We can draw all those points on the graph one by one. We can simply locate all the points. I hope it is clear, right? So after locating, we can locate every point one by one. And why we are doing this? So that we have enough point to find out the actual shape of the graph. So now we have total enough point. Now we can join these points, right? After joining these points, we can see that this graph is not intersecting the x-axis, right, champ? We can see that the graph is not intersecting the x-axis at any point. That means what? It does not have any zeros. I hope it is clear. Very simple to find out, right, champ? Excellent. Now one more question for you to think it about. Now champ, this is a question and we have to find the number of zeros. The different cases are given to you and they are asking find the number of zeros in all these cases. How to do it? Let me show you. So champ, very simple. A polynomial has many zeros as times its graph intersect or touches the x-axis. The number of zeros of any polynomial will be equal to what? Number of times it is intersecting or touching the x-axis. That's it, right? So champ, now let's summarize our class, okay, whatever we have learned. So first of all, we have seen guys, to find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial graphically, what to do? First of all, to draw its graph, how to draw it? Take the random value of x, find the value of y respect to it. Simply locate all those points and join it, right champ? After that, how to locate its zeros? We know that champ, that my graph will intersect the x-axis at any point. That point on the x-axis is representing its zeros, right? We have seen some examples also. Let's say x square minus 2x. We can find the zeros. Simply put the polynomial equal to 0. We can find its zeros, right? Very easy. I hope it is clear. Very good. Excellent. After that, we have seen how to locate the point of intersection of its graph. Very simple. At the point on the x-axis where the graph is intersecting, that is representing the zeros of the polynomial, right champ? Now the x coordinate of the intersection are nothing but the zeros of the polynomial, okay? And a quadratic polynomial can have 0, 1 or 2 zeros, okay? We have seen all these examples. Very good. After that, we have seen guys that a polynomial has as many as zeros as its times of intersecting the x-axis or touching the x-axis. I hope it is very clear, right? Excellent. So that's it for this class, champ. I hope you enjoy the class. Stay safe and stay curious.